All right, guys, we do have a busy schedule today because all students need to turn in their what should Miss Park dress up as on 10/29 today. And then we went over in class for ELA today. So because of that, we didn't even get to start our 5 things. And then some of you guys still had some review and some practice, and some of you still had your digital trifolds to complete too. So what we're going to do is we're going to get started in math. And then after math, I would like you guys to go back and work on all of those things that you missed. All right. So we are going to be on math lesson 6-4. So remember, you're going to go to Google Classroom, click on your waffle, scroll down to Savvis Easy Bridge, click on the link, and then it'll take you to our math website. If you see any quizzes here, that means that you haven't completed them. So you need to make sure you get them done. Okay. We're on math. I'm going to click on our little froggy friend. And then we're going to go to topic 6. And then today we're on lesson 4. Now, for the sake of time, so that I can work with some students in small groups, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you guys how to do a breakout room again, just like how I did in ELA. Okay, let's get started with our video.
You can add on a 100 chart. Find 54 plus 18. Start at 54. Add the tens from 18. Move down one row to show 110. How many rows down is 64 from 54? 64 is one row down from 54. How many tens is that? It is 110. How much more is 64 than 54? It is 10 more. Now add the ones. Start at 64. Move 8 to the right to show 8 ones. How many spaces to the right is 72? 72 is 8 spaces to the right. How many ones is that? That is 8 ones. How much more is 72 than 64? 72 is 8 more than 64. How much more is 72 than 54? 72 is 18 more than 54. Now you know how to add using the 100 chart.
All right, so for this exercise, we are going to need to open up our hundreds chart. So go ahead and I am going to send you guys the link to the one that we normally use in class. And it is now in the chat. It is now in the chat. You guys can use any hundreds chart. So if you're online, you can just print one out by going to Google. So go ahead and let's have everyone open up their hundreds chart, please. Everyone open up your hundreds chart. Everyone open up your hundreds chart. I just put it in the chat. All right, we're going to be using our hundreds chart to do our math today, okay? So we are going to find 16 plus 23. Start on square 16. So here we are on square 16, right? Move down 2 rows, because 2 rows, you would be counting down by tens, right? Like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So moving 2 rows would be counting on by tens. So you're moving 2 rows to show the tens in 23. 1, 2. You would end up at 36. Now, after you end up at 36, you're going to move 3 squares to the right to show the ones in 23. 1, 2, 3. Where did you stop? We stopped at 39. So 16 plus 23 equals 39. So you are now going to add using our hundreds chart. So let's start at 12 and then we're going to add 11. Now, because I'm going to be talking through this, I'm not going to be writing down the answers. So if you're waiting for me to just write the answers and you're just trying to copy them down in your book, then you're not going to get it done. Let me repeat myself. If you're waiting for me to just write down the answers so that you can copy it down in your book, you're not going to get it done. I am not going to write the answers. I'm only going to be verbally telling them to you. I'll try and say them twice for each question. But because I'm going to be working in the hundreds chart, I want you guys to visually see what I'm doing and how I get to my answers. So because I have to continue to annotate my screen, you're just going to have to focus and pay attention. Okay. Show me on your finger. We are doing question 1. What question are we doing? 1. 12 plus 11. Ready, guys? So we are on 12 plus 11. What you're going to do is you are going to circle the number 12. Now, the number 11 has 110. So you're going to drop down 110. And then it has 1, 1. So you're going to move to the right 1, 1. What number do we stop at? 23. So for question number 1, you are going to say 12 plus 11 equals 23. Okay. Next one, number 2, 31 plus 45. 31 plus 45. So we have 45. I'm going to write it here so I don't forget. And then we're going to start at 31. So where's 31? Oh, right here. So I'm going to circle 31 because that's what we're starting at. Okay. The next step is you're going to skip count by tens with this 10 here. How many tens do we have in the number 45? 4. So we're going to skip down 10. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 31 plus 40 would get you to 71. Now from 71, we need to count by ones. And how many ones do we have in the number 45? 5. So let's count by fives. Ready? So we start at 71 and count on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 31 plus 45 equals 76. I'll also box the number so you guys can write it down. So get out, you should have your books out already. We're on our reteaching. We're on question number 2, 31 plus 45 equals 76. Question number 3, 81 plus 14. 81 plus 14. Ready? I'm going to do all of these ones. And then after that, I'll call on you guys for the practice. Okay. 81 plus 14. Ready? What do? We start at 81 by circling it. 81 is right here. Okay. Now we need to skip count by tens. We have 110. So skip count 1, we get to 90. Now we need to add count on by ones. We need to go to the right by counting 4. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. What number do we stop at? We stop at the number 95. So 81 plus 14 equals 95. Okay, next question. And then let me see if I can move this so you guys can see it better. All right. Oh, but if I do that, then I can't see my hundreds chart. Okay. Next question. 48 plus 51. 48 plus 51. So we have 48, and then we need to add on 51. So we have the number 48, circle it. Now you're going to count on by tens. How many tens do we have? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We stop at the number 98. Now we need to count on by ones. We have how many ones? Just one. So go to the next number, 1. What number did we end at? 99. So 48 plus 51 equals 99. You should be writing this in your book. All right, guys? Okay, next question, number 5. 24 plus 23. 24 plus 23. How do we use a hundreds chart? We start with the number 24, circle it. Now we need to count on. We need to count on by tens. How many tens do we have in 23? 2. 1, 2. What number do we stop at? 44. Now we need to count on by our ones. How many ones do we have? 3. 1, 2, 3. What number did we stop at? 47. 24 plus 23 equals 47. $33 plus 56. 33 plus 56. We start with the number 33. We circle it. We need to add on 56. Let's start by counting by tens, going down. How many tens do we have in 56? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What number did we stop at? 83. Underline it. We are not done. We still need to count on by ones. How many ones are in 56? 6. Count on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What number did we stop at? 89. What is 33 plus 56? 89. All right, next question, 7. 52 plus 15. 52 plus 15. Start at 52, circle it. Count on by tens. 1. Count on by ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What number did we stop at? 67. 52 plus 15 equals 67. And then our last one before we go on to our number sense, 15 plus 14. I'm ready for 15 plus 14. We start at the number 15, and then we need to count on 14. Now, this one, I'm going to show you one more way. If you are having really hard time with this, all you're doing is you're just counting on. Let's count on 14. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. What number did we stop on? 29. Imagine it like you're playing a game. You're playing Monopoly and you're trying to get to the 100. You are at 15 and you roll a bunch of dice and you get 14. You would just keep going. So I'm at 15. You need to go to the next place in Monopoly in your board game. So I'm going to go 14 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Think of it that way. Okay. If you're counting on by tens first, you would stop at 25 and then you would move on 4 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So 15 plus 14 equals 29. All right, last question before we move on to practice, and we're going to be doing that together. Write the number of tens in each number. How many tens are in 67? Show me with your fingers. How many tens are in 67? Show me with your fingers. You should have 6 tens. How many tens are in 85? How many tens are in 85? You should have up 8 fingers. How many tens are in 94? How many tens are in 94? You should have 9 fingers. All right. If you did not finish your reteaching, you are going to need to do that on your own. If you did not finish your reteaching, you can look up the answers by going to this YouTube video in math. What we're going to do now is we're going to do our practice together. I'm going to be calling on you guys individually, and you guys are going to help me answer these questions. And then we're going to move on to our digital quick check. All right, so we just went over practice in class. If you were not in class, you're going to do practice on your own. And if you have any questions, you can let me know. What we're going to do now is we are going to work on our digital quick check. So everybody go ahead and open up math. And you guys are going to take your digital quick check. I'm going to go over the different strategies, and then you guys can either take it right now or you can take it immediately after, but you must take it now. You cannot wait to take this later. You have to take it now. So if you're if you're at home, I just want to make sure I'm on the right one. If you're at home, I'm sorry, if not, you're at home. If you're watching this YouTube video later because you didn't show up to class, then you need to take it immediately during this YouTube video. Okay. Now it's not going to be up yet for you guys or for those of you who are in class. So what you'll need to do is you'll need to refresh your screen. Refresh your screen, and then it should now be up. Refresh your screen, and it should now be up. If you don't know how to refresh your screen, then sign out, log out of everything in Savvis, and then log back in. Okay?
Add using the 100 chart.
So we have 44 plus 55. So what you'll do is you're going to circle 44, skip count by tens, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then add on by ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your answer is 99.
Add using the 100 chart.
59 plus 24. You're going to circle 59. You're going to skip count by tens. 1, 2, and then you're going to count on by 4. We go to 80, and then that was 1, and then go up to 81, 2, 3, 4. Your answer is 83D.
Add using the 100 chart.
17 plus 41. 17, you're going to skip count by tens. There's 4 tens in 41. 1, 2, 3, 4. We stop at 57, and we're going to add on 1, 1. So we're just going to move 1 space. 1. What number do we stop at? 58.
Add using the 100 chart.
34 is the number we're going to circle, and then we're going to count on 39. I'm going to skip count 3 tens, 1 10, 2 10, 3 tens, and then I'm going to move forward 9 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I moved forward 9 spaces and I got to my answer 73. So 34 plus 39 would give you 73. Last question.
Add using the 100 chart.
67 plus 12. We have the number 67 that we're going to circle, and we're going to add on 12. We're going to skip count 10 first to get to 77, and then we're going to count on 2 ones. 1, 2. What number did I stop at? 79. We got 100%. All right, guys. You guys are going to do that right now.